all I got to say is this is a fucking tragedy. We all know that. And I'm sorry, and I said that from my heart. You don't have to accept that. You don't have to accept that. That came from my heart. I had to get off that my chest. That's been sitting there for 2 months.
Why?
Did someone kill him that works there? Acknowledge that. That's a life. What's the protocol on shots? Is it 6 shots? Is it 10 shots? Is it 20 shots? When? Where? When does it stop? Do we care? I'm glad we out here, or we gonna keep being out here. Yeah.
I cannot discuss the investigation about the attempted apprehension of the suspect in that strong-arm robbery that goes to the county prosecutor's office. I won't be taking any questions today, right now. Not today. I won't be taking any questions here. I want to give this information to you. Everybody digest it.
Hey, don't take none of what you come watch with us for real. If you trust us like that, you trust us like that. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's get it. Let's get it. What's up? Let's go. Let's get it. Make these ass march. Fuck that. Make these ass march. Come on.
Let's march. March with PJ. March with PJ.
Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Keep your ass back. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back.
Let's march. Let's march. Let's march.
This is America. This is the land of the free. We're innocent until proven guilty, and Mike Brown didn't have the opportunity to be held accountable for his actions in a court of law. So he's innocent until proven guilty, and as of right now, we don't know Mike Brown committed any crime.
What do you guys want to see happen from here? I think the concern is you heard Captain Johnson say, obviously you want justice. I understand that, but the immediate concern is for violence, for rioting. Now, you won't disrespect not only Mike Brown, but also Captain Johnson.
Last night, when the police presence was out of the way, there was no violence. Police were initiating the violence, and they were making the situation more hostile than it already was. People out here peacefully are protesting and just practicing our First Amendment rights. And we're trying to find justice for Mike Brown, but we want justice and we want transparency. Not only with the police department, but with everyone else that's involved.
This is supposed to be the show me state. When I hear the story that they leaked, I don't understand how folk that are intelligent could hear that story and still not say that there's something wrong, even if I take their version. You're going to tell me there was a scuffle, but you don't know how to start it. The policeman told the authorities, we got into a scuffle. Well, how did y'all get into a scuffle? Well, I heard over the radio about some cigarillos. Okay, so you telling me you by yourself was going to stop and apprehend 2 people? Now, that's how y'all police here now. 1 cop arrest 2 folks. Y'all believe that? Then y'all gonna get in a scuffle on a gun while the other kids just stand off and don't do nothing. Then you gonna call for backup after the scuffle. Guy gonna run away, then he gonna run back to you knowing you got a gun that just shot him and he ain't got no gun. And that makes sense to y'all. I mean, the story don't even make sense. No, sir. It is clear he was shot from a distance. So why would anybody run back toward a gun that just shot him? And know you don't have a gun? Why don't you talk to us like we got good sense?
I got the impression from reading in the autopsy, from talking to you guys, that the biggest point that he made is that there was some distance, that it wasn't up close. And that seems to be the biggest difference between what the county is saying and what your medical examiner is saying. Do I have that right?
Well, we understand again that these are all very good questions, but Dr. Biden, substance of his testimony is going to be discussed by him after the grand jury. He believes, as Attorney Gray and I also agree, that the substance of his testimony should be left to the purview of the grand jury. And so, in respecting the process, we won't be able to comment on that this morning.
It was handled badly to wait 7 days before releasing the name of the policeman, 7 days, and then releasing with that distressing information about Michael, which had nothing to do with his getting shot multiple times in the street in front of his home. So they're still fighting back against the odds of a real ugly scenario. And I'm glad that Ron stepped in today, that the President Obama lent his voice to, and the Governor Nixon stepped up today as well.
Shocking. I mean, how am I an enemy? All I am is a 62-year-old grandmother who's worried that I'm going to leave my grandchildren in a world where I can't protect them anymore. I want to see change. I want to see real change. And if the National Guard, the police, Jay Nixon, none of them can understand it, then I feel sorry for them. They don't live in the world that we live in. They don't live with the reality that we live in.
That we are looked at as the enemy anytime we're vocal, anytime we're expressing ourselves, anytime we're disenfranchised, and particularly in the black community.
They are shooting gas on residential streets. They are shooting it on residential streets.
Raced up on them, pushed them, started hitting people on the ground, started hitting with the sticks and stuff. It was terrible. And the guys that were taking pictures trying to get to them, but they were trying to keep everybody away from it. They just were beating them poor kids up so bad. It was just pitiful what they were doing. We couldn't do nothing but just pray. I mean, it's sad. You know, you can't protest. They got to come out with the shields on their face and sticks. And we wasn't doing nothing, just, you know, and they raced. Okay, we came on this side, right? They followed and they just started grabbing certain people out because the people was talking to them. They didn't like it. And that's who they was after. And they was knocking people over to get to them and hitting them and stomping them and everything. It was beautiful. I hope somebody taking it on camera, though, because Lord knows somebody need to take that on camera. Because this don't make no sense.
Really? All of that? All of that? Really? All of that? Get that picture! Get that picture!
Right there, get everything. Don't miss shit. Get everything.
Y'all come down, cops can't handle them. Never kill one person. It's like 2 people.
That generation. We're not gonna let you just beat our ass. You can get that shit now. Yeah, you can relate to that because we ain't that generation. and you out here participating and knowing that a police department isn't corrupt, but you taking care of your family. You making sure food on the table for your family. Is that what you gonna tell me? As a black man, you're ridiculous. Dig in your ass, because that's where the shit is at.
Say with me, fuck the police! Fuck the police! When I get mad to a bitch in the hand, fuck the police! Fuck the police!
And do not ever call yourself Americans. You have no fucking right. None. Especially if any of you are former military service members, you have disgraced this motherfucking country. You know you understand that. Even as police officers, you put your right hand up that says, I will protect the Constitution of America from all enemies, foreign and domestic. You are the motherfucking enemy.
In cold blood.
You have picked sides.
That's illogical. You can't expect us to give you peace. Killing somebody in cold blood. It's purge night.
Let him know, brother. Let him know.
It's purge night, baby.
Fucking eyes and tell me you are.
It's purge night.
What have you done for this country? What have you fucking done? Except for collect money and hurt Americans.
It's purge night.
What have you done?
It's purge night.
Nothing except for stand there and collect paychecks.
Thanks to Robert McCullough.
So fuck every single one of you and your families and your ancestors. Fuck all of you. You do nothing except for hurt these people.
You got him. You got him.
Get in your fucking car. You came here to start shit and you did it. You need to go.
Get in your car. Yes, sir. Get in your car.
How'd you do this shit?
Come on, get in your car. Thank you. Come on, let's go.
Let it go. Back up. Come on.
Go! Hey, sit in there! Go! Go! Get this! Yo, where's the camera? Yo, you with me? You see people looting the store. People are breaking into the St. Louis store. This is the store right here. That's what they asked for. No justice, no peace, nigga. That's what they asked for. This is what they want. They go. Get that boy. Shake that
What's up, Brody?
Y'all hit the register. Y'all hit the register.
Hey, I'm missing Yeah, I'm missing two.
I'm about to go home. Tell these kids to go home.
What we just talked about?
Yeah. Kids, go home.
Fuck, they shot him. Fuck. They ain't doing shit. They standing here. They fucking shot him. And they leaving here for fucking hours. Not doing shit. And worried about what the fuck we doing. They don't even want to explain to him what the fuck going on with his mama. They don't want to tell shit about his mama, period. They ain't telling her shit. She don't know nothing that's going on. She just know her fucking son dead, laid on the ground for fucking an hour. I don't know where she is.
Watch our baby, let her 2-3 hours. We know it's cold, man. But we see him every day. Y'all don't see him every day. We see him every day. Y'all don't know shit about him. We do. That's cold. Nobody ain't even talked to her. They just told her to get away. Get away, get away.
His girlfriend know what happened.
Have the police told you anything?
They haven't told me nothing.
And don't talk to the police. Don't talk to
How long has your son been out here on the ground?
They say about 30, 45 minutes.
And nobody's come up and told you anything?
They didn't tell me nothing.
It's actually been longer than that. It's been longer than that? Okay. Excuse me. So nobody's talked to the parents of this dead boy that's here?
No, ain't nobody talk to her.
They ain't trying to let nobody
She just got up there. They was pushing her back when we pulled up. I had to get her.
At this point, whatever information you do,
Instead of letting them know her know what's going on with him laying out there on the damn ground, everybody posted around like we just don't raise J Day.
they want information so they can make it worse. I told the girlfriend and the father.
Oh, she gone. Look at that shit. Teenagers getting killed.
They're scared of the bastard. And Karen's going to be number one. And Karen is the main one that
Can't nobody walk the street. Don't make no sense.
How old was your son, ma'am?
Everybody back there scared of them dumb bastard.
18.
They let them count it. They count their ass down. Good.
Look, they can get somebody out here to get this boy up off the ground.
They shot my cousin like that. It was Canfield. So I know how it feels to be somebody close to you.
Take the park that way. I need to cross over that other parking lot. Get the corner van here. How about that? Get the corner van. The corner van. Get the body up out of here. Get the body up out of here, man.
Who is you? Where
Like
you
for real, you got a whole street over there. Ain't nobody over there. Ain't nobody over there.
Why can't officer talk to her?
When we can't get in over here, we go over there.
That's what we want to know. Ain't nobody told her nothing. They standing up here looking crazy. Ain't nobody told her shit.
That's your grandson?
That's my grandson.
It's only a scene because the body here. It's only a scene because the body here. Get the body out of here. There ain't no scene no more. How about that? How about that? Ain't no scene no more. When the body gone? The fuck? Man, get the corner van here, man. Get the body out of here, man.
They want us back so they can get him up. I want him up off of that damn ground. Now everybody got to move back.
Move everybody on the other side of the street, please.
Come on, y'all, so they can pick him up off the ground now.
White ass bitches. Well, I hate you, son of a bitch.
For a second, please.
Come on.
Is anybody going to talk to the parents?
Berkeley will.
Berkeley, that's who did it, Berkeley.
You were hazing with me. You say Berkeley will. I am a county detective, okay? We're investigating this. If I could just get you to go across the street, that'd be amazing. We can get started.
Nah, man. I ain't moving, man.
So why is it that it's taking so long for somebody to talk to the mom, though?
Where's she at? Where's Mom?
She's over here. Nobody's talked to her yet.
Where is she?
You right here. Mom over here. Mom over here, man.
Can I get everybody to move back across the street, please?
Mom over here, though. Ain't nobody talk to Mom, though.
We tried to talk to Mom.
How you trying to talk to Mom?
Back across for me, please.
Her baby over there.
Everybody across the street, please. I need everybody to move back across the street, please. I need everybody to move back across the street, please.
Because they got the crime scene, they got to take pictures, but you can go. Hey, I told him we gonna make sure you go. Because if you don't go, we all going. But he said it's okay.
All right, I'm right here by the light.
First of all, let me say this. I have never been in there. I haven't been in there yet. Like I said, this is an official crime scene. We can't go in there. So that's protocol. That's messing up what they're trying to do.
Fuck the police, man.
Gotta answer the cry.
I tell my kids don't like y'all, man, for real. And that's for real, for real. My kids better not like y'all, man. Better not grow up to be an officer. Go to the army, none of that shit. Fuck y'all.
Officer because they some fucking cowards. They skirt the streets, gonna kill their ass. These niggas gonna kill their ass. They skirt. They skirt. Y'all some pussies. Y'all hide behind that badge and that motherfucking gun.
I'm not protecting shit. Y'all killing kids every day, bro. Then y'all got the nerve to bring y'all weak ass in the middle of the street with this bitch ass tape. Man, fuck y'all. They said they finna keep sliding. Y'all bitch ass finna start dying too, nigga. Fuck y'all. Eye for an eye, nigga. I live by the old testimony. Let's get it, squad.
Fuck y'all.
But fuck the police. Kill a couple more. I salute. New York incident in St. Louis.
Him.
New York incident in St. Louis.
They gonna kill us.
Kill him too. This is America, free country, and we can't even stand in the fucking street. Fucking pig ass bitches. I'm sick of the tape.
I'm scared of the black man that goddamn much.
Look like Incredible Hulk.
When the war break out, Incredible Hulk, nigga, he a fucking human being.
They gonna quit.
He get his head bust just like that motherfucker did over there. The same way that all of us do. You a human being just like us, nigga. You gotta clock off, go home, and go to sleep just like us. You ain't no motherfucking exception. All of you motherfuckers.
Urban warfare is not really what they want.
And y'all justify this shit. Y'all women. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all shouldn't even be on this shit. These motherfuckers don't treat y'all with any kind of respect. Why the fuck would y'all be behind the blue badge? Get a fucking job with integrity, with fucking honor, where you don't kill us down in the fucking streets every goddamn day. We talking right now, but you niggas building that resistance to where that talk is gonna be gone. Ain't no more fucking talking. We gonna be heartless just like you motherfuckers. All we gonna know is to reply back. Reply back. Reply back. Y'all want us to run off of emotions? We'll do that shit.
They put the body in a bad position.
Y'all ain't protecting
Do they teach y'all how to take them to jail? Like, is there such thing as apprehend in the police handbook? I'm just curious. Or must you always die when you interact with a St. Louis police officer?
Just staring at him like blank face, blank as a board though, you hear me?
But they ain't gonna answer.
With a motherfucking
I'm sure
body
they not.
camera. All these motherfucking gang murders out here. Let the motherfucking gang murders turn into cop murders. Y'all motherfuckers gonna start quitting. Y'all not made for this shit for real. Y'all scared. For what? Motherfucking not even bigger than y'all. Y'all scared them for what?
Nobody no say it, right? That's one of
y'all got your own shit. Don't snitch. Don't say nothing. Y'all hide behind the motherfucker that really did it. Y'all hide behind a bitch ass captain that can't do shit. But after you take that badge off and all that motherfucking uniform, all that shit off, bro, you a regular motherfucking person. Fuck them.
It ain't no waste of time, man. Somebody gotta say something, bro. Somebody gotta say something, man. Somebody gotta say something.
Fuck them.
Pop another motherfucker. Somebody gotta say something, man. They gon' do
Once
that.
these motherfuckers' bodies get to land out here like how these niggas be slaying niggas out here, once motherfuckers get to pushing on the boys like they be pushing on these regular niggas, bro, on my mama, that shit gonna stop. They ass gonna start getting scared, bro. On my mama. Bro, it's hella niggas I know out here walking with 30s and all this shit, bro. These niggas walking with 17s. They walking around with regular shit. But niggas can detonate y'all for real. If niggas knew who the real war was with, nigga, we'll be taking y'all motherfuckers out.
You want to kill me?
Can't give you no eye contact.
You can't look.
You too big.
Can't do it.
You too damn big. You can't look at this man in his eyes. You too damn big.
You can't do it. Why you
Too
can't
damn
do it?
big. Look at his eyes.
Do that mean you know y'all wrong? Is that remorse I see in you?
You heard me. That's why you gotta put your head down. That's why you gotta put your
Hey,
head
who got a
down.
flashlight?
I'm pretty sure.
You can kill me. You can't look me in my eye though. That's crazy. You shoot me 8 times and not go to jail, but you can't look me in my eye. Huh? Hey, you remember what happened in Brooklyn? Oh, fuck. You ain't see that?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna let you know what happened in Brooklyn. Somebody shot some police.
I would have put something on this book.
Yeah, man, but why y'all, you seem reasonable. You ain't, why y'all killing us, bro?
I am.
Why we can't go to jail? Can we please start getting locked up? Niggas got buying money. Yeah, you was a hoe, man. You wouldn't even look me in my eye, and your hair shitty.
gonna make somebody whip his ass.
Your hair look like ass right now, being Listen, can we please go to jail, bro? I'm begging you, bro. We don't want to die. Niggas got buying money and all that shit. Why is lethal force always the first course of action? Why do y'all not even go to trial for it? Like with this whole, let's take Mike Brown. When he killed him, like the fact that he didn't get indicted, if I were a cop, that would tell me that shit, I can shoot motherfuckers too. Like that seems like that's by the book for y'all. Why is that?
It's not though.
Why is it happening so frequently? And it's really a slap in the face that we out here marching and protesting for months, and y'all still doing
motherfuckers like him smiling about
this
shit.
guy.
You got Jay Little smiling about it. And I know
there's people like me.
I hate Jay Little. I don't even know him.
This is my community.
I hate Jay Little.
This is my community.
Why are y'all killing us?
And we don't want to kill anybody.
Well, why do you continue to do it?
And every incident is on its own. No.
Look at him, bro. He was smiling about the shit like it's funny.
Well,
it's not funny. Ain't no.
It's not funny. It's not funny at all.
It's not.
Quiet. Shut up. Don't talk. Shut up! 4 minutes in the house. Are you gonna talk? Shut it down. We can't have it. 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 Shut it down. 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 We can't have it. Shut it down. We can't have it. Shut it down. We can't have it. We can't have it. We can't have it. We can't have it. Shut it down.
I am 49 years old. I got grandkids. I got kids. And this has been going on for a long time. Let me tell you something. This ain't just about Ferguson. This is St. Louis, Missouri. It's St. Louis, Missouri. You check your history. You check your state. Look at all the municipalities. And that's been police brutality in all our municipalities.
Unfortunately, what I saw here tonight was the face of nothing but white police officers confronting this crowd. And they can smile here today, or they can riot in the streets tomorrow, but those white police officers are a symbol of structural racism, which is at the heart of the problem. And I have to say that you all have become the face of white structural racism. If I'm honest with you tonight, you've lost your authority to govern this community.
Over 1 million people in this country have died by gun violence. From Dr. King to Michael Brown. Over 1 million people, well guess what? The total population of St. Louis County is 1 million people. So imagine if someone just said, we're going to wipe all of y'all out. There'd be no St. Louis County.
Morning and look at the mirror and then look out at your people, because you don't see our anguish. You don't see that we're fucking dying. You don't see that we're fucking dying.
Get out. Okay.
I'm gonna be in the UN at the United Nations this November charging genocide against the Chicago Police Department. Y'all are next. Y'all are fucking next. Okay. This is no game anymore. We're dying.
We stand behind them 100%.
We're dying.
You said your piece. That's good. Good job. Good job.
Cheers, man.
All right. Okay, everybody else got anything else to say to the police?
Do not block traffic on the Ely Road or you will be arrested. Do not stand on the country aisle or you will be arrested.
Public property is off the sidewalk. We cannot even lead on the sidewalk. They're violating rights. Highway. Our First Amendment rights are being violated as media. It's not fair.
It's real right here. And then y'all know right now. California Bloods, Crips are here.
Look. He said California.
That's all I got to say. The Bloods is here.
Carry more! Don't forget this one. Don't forget this student. We coming for y'all next. Hands in the air. Shot 25 times. No charge, no nothing. Smalls don't get no support.
I'm standing right now in
What's the issue,
and in front of me is a pretty big crowd of protesters with signs, and there's a barricade in front of them separating the protesters from, a good 2 dozen police. There's police in riot gear, there's St. Louis County Police, there's Ferguson Police. So we've got protesters, barricades, and on the other side of the barricades are police, and protesters are yelling in their bullhorn, Black Lives Matter, come out from behind the gates and stand with us. And there's some tension in the air.
All evening, we are now at the moment that we expect to hear from the grand jury. Have things changed as we approach this crucial hour of the night?
Fucking God! No probable cause!
You know what they want.
Oh my God! Man, that's bullshit! Man, that is bullshit! That is bullshit! Man, that's bullshit! He murdered that fucking boy!
Don't give them what they want. This is exactly what they want. Don't give them what they want.
They murdered that fucking boy! There wasn't no fucking probable cause!
Don't give them what they want. They want to lie. They want to beat you down. Don't give them what they want.
He stood up for the kid 8 fucking times! A kid! How old kid?
It's legal to kill an unarmed black man in America. It's legal to kill an unarmed black man in America.
You're racist, and you need to be fired, each and every one. From the rookie to the chief. Clear it out. Like bad bowels, you gotta clear it out. Because it'll make the rest of the body sick.
And at the end of the day, even if we're right and they're wrong, at the end of the day, it's going to go their way anyway. I mean, right now, the proof is in the pudding. You know, it's a shame how Mike Brown can get gunned down by a white police officer in cold blood, man, cold-blooded murder. And yet, this police officer gets to walk free.
Completely inappropriate, and you know, God forbid your child is killed the way they kill, and then they get that just devastating announcement in the manner it was announced, and somebody put a camera on your face what would be your immediate reaction? So don't condemn them for being human. And I think Michael Brown Sr. has stated very clearly for Michael Brown Jr.'s family that they want people to behave in a responsible, peaceful manner. And we're not going to keep dwelling on this because we're trying to focus on the issue of getting this system corrected so we don't have people feeling so frustrated that they got to go march throughout the night for simple justice.
Police department, you are unlawfully assembled. Must exit the area immediately. Areas of exit are northbound West Florissant, west to reach from the area.
All your name tags are not visible at all times. I get it's cold out here. I get it. It's cold. But your name tags are supposed to be visible at all times, correct?
Yeah, they don't know.
Why is no one
They have to have an IQ.
kidnappers? Corrupt.
No, they don't know.
Okay. May I see your name tag? And what department are you with? Hazelwood. Okay, you're Hazelwood. And can I see your name tag? No, you're going to ignore me? So you're going to go against DOJ regulations? Okay, because I will report you.
Then that's that last chance, and they pull for a gun. But there's been so many cases like with Sam DeBose and things like that where these officers are just so trigger happy and easy to pull. And then they get together with their buddies and lie and say, oh yeah, I was dragged down the road when there's no evidence of that. So this is what I'm out here for, to help expose a lot of the corruption going on with this and bring that to the forefront.
Why carry guns to make that point?
Well, I live in America. We have this thing, I don't know if you've heard of, it's called the Constitution and the Second Amendment, and also you have Missouri state laws which say that you can open carry. So the government here, the people in Missouri saw fit to make it a law to pass it to open carry, and it's their given right. They're following the law. Now, people asked us last night, well, why can't we carry a gun? I was like, well, if you don't have a felony and you're not under the influence of alcohol, if you follow the laws, you can open carry.
But in practical,
and if you have a pistol, then you have to have a concealed weapons permit. So
I mean, are you carrying them for your protection or for?
Well, Sunday night there were a couple of journalists who were beaten pretty badly. That happened. So yeah, these guys offered a service. They came out here to help, and we welcome them. It's good to see. That's why America is great, because people are willing to come out and stand up and say, you know what, we'll come out and help you.
You guys?
No, I just said the story. This is not the story. The story is these men being able to document what's going on and present it to the people.
Right. But you are the story now because you're walking around with
Don't have to be. You're making me the story. That's okay. Like I said, I'm John. I appreciate you taking the time to
you have a last name?
Visit with us. I do. I'm John Kerriman.
How do you spell last name?
With a K.
Spell it out first.
Like I said, this story's not about us. I'm not trying to hide anything.
You carrying today that are different from last time?
Well, I have a sidearm and a shotgun with me.
Are you guys ready to walk?
We are. Thanks for visiting with me.
Thanks, John. Thanks for talking.
There was a so-called reporter, blogger, saying some stuff, but I came only to stir things up that John responded to. So before y'all act like there was a disturbance among the folk, they were concerned about him coming in as a blogger, castigating me. We went, Mike Sr. and I, to tell them, let him say what he wants to say. So I just want y'all, when y'all run the pictures, disruption at the conference. It was one of y'all bloggers that caused the disruption. And we went so our people would not overreact. I just want to give clarity what it is. And I have no problem with a guy not wanting to hear what I got to say, but then why would you come to where I'm the one speaking? It just really doesn't make sense. Who do you think was going to speak at my press conference? That's just like all the folk that like me on Facebook to cuss me out. That really don't make a lot of sense. Right?
Although we cannot speak concerning the decision of the grand jury, our thoughts and prayers are with the Brown family. Words cannot express the grief that a parent is feeling with the loss of their loved one. Many of our residents, business owners, and citizens are asking for prayers during this time of unrest. We truly understand that the world is watching.
In light of the planned protests around town this weekend,
and the violence we experienced last night. We wanted to use this time to ask for peace and to denounce any more acts of violence. I believe individuals, as I'm sure we all do, have a constitutional right to peacefully protest. Peacefully protest. Nonviolence is the one absolute that we can all agree upon and that we all believe in. I don't believe individuals should be damaging or stealing property, and more importantly, taking part in activities that place others in jeopardy of physical harm.
The question that lingers in the air is this: what now? What will we do in this moment while the whole world is watching? What will we do to move forward after 73 days of civil unrest? How do we move on from shouting past one another in the streets, on the internet, and on the evening news? Some people would tell you that the choice is one thing or the other: trust or force, speech or silence, black or white. It is far more complicated than that.
Protect this city, he was going to protect its people, and he was going to protect his citizens and businesses. He failed to do so. The National Guard was here and was not deployed, and he could not be reached. Governor Nixon, I challenge you. Please resign respectfully now. You are a coward. You hid in the safety of your bed while businesses burned. You lied to your citizens. What about the 4 black officers in 6 days that have been murdered? Black lives do matter. All lives matter. Governor Nixon, he needs to resign. If he resigns now, he can take his pension. If he's impeached, he loses everything. He cowered behind the comfort of his bed while this city burned, while citizens protected the border between Ferguson and Florissant and took fire from apartments while there was one county officer that was able to back us up. Where was he? Nowhere to be found. That is the one thing that all protesters on both sides can agree with. Nixon failed us all.
I like the Second Amendment. I have guns. I go hunting. But I don't carry loaded weapons around children. I don't come to a family place like the St. Louis Zoo.
Police officers carry loaded weapons around children.
They are police officers.
And
what are you? Nothing. Nothing but a scared punk wanting to carry
I guarantee you this.
To intimidate.
I probably dispersed more rounds out of my weapon in a week's time than any officer standing around here. And I'm very well trained.
Fuck, that makes you a hero, no doesn't it?
No, it makes I want to live.
I can protect myself too. Okay. But I don't need a gun to do it.
You protect yourself the way that you feel that you need to protect yourself.
You know what? I'm not that afraid.
You know what?
I
respect that.
Step back and hide behind.
I'm not hiding behind anything. Listen.
Because that's what that is. That's intimidation.
Now, are Democrats stupid? You tell me.
So are you going to be making your entrance into the zoo as well?
Sure. I'm going to walk in like all those everybody else. I'm going to walk in like everybody else.
So in the future, do you think that you're going to go to different cities and do the same?
No, I stay home and I'm slightly disabled. I'm going to stay here. I don't believe I'm going to travel.
And what changes would you like to see implemented, right?
No changes, just the law to be followed. That's no changes.
Follow the law.
There's a second. Do I have a second?
Follow the law.
Follow the law. Follow the law.
And look, by not following the law, they're opening themselves up to civil liability. And what they could be looking at is some very serious civil lawsuits come awry. Do we want our taxpayers to have to pay for that? I don't think so. So just follow the law. That's simple.
Animals, not ammo! Animals, not ammo! Animals, not ammo! We love our zoo!
Keep it safe. Keep it family friendly. Family friendly.
So we're with the St. Louis University. We're doing our annual Make a Difference Day where students and organizations volunteer around the St. Louis City and metro area to help different volunteer groups and get those service hours. We're actually the St. Louis University Student Activities Board, so at SLUSAB on Instagram and Twitter, and SLU Student Activities Board on Facebook. And what we were doing, we're taking out grass and plants that are going to die during the winter, so we're going to put them in a compost and help them out, take them out of the medium. So, yeah. And this is us.
Someone else's eyes. Now listen what I say, yeah.
Shut it down.